It's about doing it. It's about doing it, and then the company allowing you the vehicle to do it, because not everybody knows how to execute charity and knows how to do it the right way.
I'm only recently new to the mortgage industry, and what I've noticed is they have a perspective that the customer is first.
It is the culture, it's the people, it is the camaraderie, it is the values, it's everything about Fairway that I love.
It just feels like everyone within the group is working for a common goal. We've all been and worked at other places, and there's just nothing like Fairway.
It's the best place I've ever worked and don't plan on ever going anywhere else.
This is the heart and soul of the company. I think a lot of people talk and they don't necessarily do the walk. Fairway does the walk along with the talk.
The American Warrior Initiative, that's to educate, encourage, inspire, and give back.
Every day, we help American families achieve the American dream of homeownership. Yet we take that for granted. We've got to make sure that we support the military who are protecting not just the American dream of homeownership, but the American dream. I believe this is not just an event. I believe this is a beginning.
We had the event 6 months ago. We've grown in the Maryland area, so at this point we thought it'd be good to do another event, and obviously by the turnout today it just was really impactful. I mean, there's standing room only right now, just such an impact on the community of realtors in the Maryland area that we'll probably continue to do these events.
This is my wife Corey, and these are our kids, Miles. This is Madison. We were finally approved, and we were given a beautiful home in Tucson. Without it, we wouldn't be able to afford our children. We had to go through the IVF process to have them. It was kind of expensive, and without the house, having to make a mortgage payment, a rental payment, I highly doubt that we would be able to have these beautiful kids with us. So in that, I want to thank Fairway and all of you, and thank you for listening to my story, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Always make it a point to thank our Vietnam vets. I know there are a few here in the crowd, but there's Mike. Where are you? You here?
Well, I got back in 1971, and when I was at the Seattle-Tacoma airport, one little boy asked his father, "Is he one of them?" And he says, "Yeah, that's a baby killer." I knew the PTSD had set in too much, and I couldn't be around a lot of people all the time. So I worked for myself. I'm just amazed. I understand them wanting to honor veterans, but I never thought I'd be picked to be the recipient of something like that.
Although you had some challenges coming back, you overcame. You created your own business. We thought you might need a little help with your business, and we would like to give you, the people of Fairway Independent Mortgage, a small business grant of $10,000.
My wife is not gonna believe this.
The real war starts for these wounded heroes when they come home. The battlefield is in their minds and in their hearts when they come home, and the reintegration.
Look, these wars, they're coming to an end, and it's going to be our mission as American civilians to do everything we can to bring these guys back. And it's amazing that Fairway Independent Mortgage is leading the way on that front.
What we really want to do is dig into what will really help that person, give them purpose, get them to that next stage in life. So they come home and they don't know what to do tomorrow. They don't have a job because of their disabilities or whatever their situation may be. And we're just hoping to give them something that matters to them.
We're not just giving to David Proctor into his business. We're pouring into him, and then he's going to pour into wounded heroes that need a service dog. How about $17,084.68? Is that a little bit to your GoFund?
I've got a couple of guys that are, really severely disabled, wounded in combat, that really could use the help, and now I can make sure that they get it. So, Cloud 9, yeah.
Like she said earlier, I don't have a mission. After I was pulled out of the fight, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
For a grant for your business of $27,845.
but I have a strong passion for helping today's youth.
See you next week.
I just want you guys to know that words can't express how I feel that you guys done that for me and my fellow athletes that I train. Thank you. $75.
We've seen American Warrior Initiative grow in power. People want to be a part of it. We've seen an entire team of loan officers come to Fairway Independent Mortgage because of the American Warrior Initiative. What's good for the American Warrior Initiative pays off dividends for Fairway Independent Mortgage. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we are doing great things for the military community and their family members, and I believe we're truly saving lives.
I think we had 180 people at the event last year, 165 realtors, but I'll tell you what, you roll your sleeves up and you do it, you will be thankful that you did. You will have a whole new respect for our veteran community and what we do as a company, and I tell you, the people that attend, they will love you and they will be thankful they were there.
When I met Rick, he told me what Fairway does for the military. I was blown away. He said, well, when do you want to start? I said, I want to start yesterday.
And it's the fact that Fairway truly puts their money where their mouth is and gives back to the community that was one of the main reasons that I brought my team here and joined.
I love Fairway.
Fairway! Fairway Independent Mortgage is the only mortgage company that has their own organization, the American Warrior Initiative, with its own brand and its own movement to give back to the veterans, military family members in this country, and it's truly amazing. And that speaks volumes of the character of Fairway Mortgage and the people that work there.
You know, it is a lot of traveling to roll with the American Warrior Initiative, but when you roll into here, it makes it all worth it. None of us can do everything. All of us can do one thing. And the American Warrior Initiative did one thing today.
And just like small businesses are the major driver of economic activity in this country, they can also have a role. I mean, one of the companies that I'm an ambassador for, Fairway Mortgage, they have this thing called the American Warrior Initiative, where every single employee in the company takes a payroll deduction, and all that goes to supporting our warriors, whether it's whether giving a wounded warrior a house, a service dog, or whatever. But it's everyday Americans stepping up to bridge that gap between the American warrior and our society that's just so grateful.